And finally, Vietnam's state TV network is expanding broadcasts in English to reach out to the wider world. The country wants to promote itself in the global marketplace and also dispel some of the myths which exist. From the Vietnamese capital Hanoi, correspondent Martin Lowe reports.
Hello and welcome to VTV News. I'm Xuân Tùng and let's begin our bulletin.
The morning news bulletin on Vietnam TV in English. Vietnam Television's international channel VTV4 transmits around the world. From studios in the capital Hanoi, the channel broadcasts news, lifestyle, culture and political programs to homes in the US, Asia, Australia, the Middle East and Europe. Its mission to explain an often misunderstood country.
2 months ago, I went to the Netherlands to attend international conference, and some of the people there in the international audience, they asked me whether Vietnam is still at war, and I said no, totally. The war ended long time ago. So we think that the role of VTV4 is to make the world understand more about what is going on in Vietnam.
The channel has 150 staff and 8 overseas bureaux, which it shares with the network's Vietnamese programming. It broadcasts 24 hours a day. At present, just 3 hours are in English, but it also carries shows in Chinese, Russian, French, and soon Japanese.
With that content, we target a wider international audience, businessmen, tourists, and people who want to know more about Vietnam, and also the overseas Vietnamese. We have around 4 million overseas Vietnamese now living and working around the globe, and half of them in America.
Television was launched in Vietnam in the 1960s by the US government in Saigon, now called Ho Chi Minh City. A second service began in Hanoi, in the then separate north. Following the end of the Vietnam War and the reunification of the country, the networks combined to form VTV. The network continues to develop its international service. In 3 years' time, a new channel, VTV World, will be launched to replace VTV4 with even more English content.
This is the Old Luan Lagoon Patrol Team.
Promoting Vietnam as a destination for business, investment and tourism is a major part of the channel's remit, alongside showcasing Vietnam's values to the world. It also has an audience amongst English speakers, now living or working in Vietnam. Martin Lowe, CCTV, Hanoi.